What's up, this is Score2440, we're following 2017 video. Today we'll be preparing the brand new semi-truck dealership for its grand opening here on the Square Farms map. We'll be hauling a few semi-trucks over to the dealership and we'll be getting all of the trucks into position for the opening later on this week. We'll be hauling the 2006 Freightliner Day Cab and the International S2600 over to the dealership, and we'll be using the Kenworth T800 Heavy Haul. Up first, we'll be hopping here in the Kenworth. We do want to drop down the drop axle, and we also do want to unfold this trailer so we can start to load them up. And then we'll come over here and drop it down. So as you guys can see, we'll be using the Kenworth to deliver all of the different semi-trucks using the Trail King semi-trailer. So first, we'll be hopping here in the International, and we'll be loading this up. This has been a very highly requested video, so if you do have any cool requests, let me know down below in the comments. This will be pretty exciting. This dealership will be selling a variety of brands: Peterbilt's, Kenworths, Max, Internationals, and a few more smaller brands. So it's going to be a pretty cool dealership. Can't wait to do it. And we have just around 15 different semi-trucks, and we have just around 13 at the dealership ready to go for us to put into position. I do recommend you go check out all of the other videos setting up dealerships. We did do a Bobcat, a Cat, and a landscape one, and then I think we'll be doing a few more big ones just like this. As you guys can see, since semi-trucks are so big, we can only fit 2 on the trailer, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I decided just to haul 2 over here, not multiple truckloads, just because these are so big, so heavy to move around. And you guys can see we should be doing a pretty good job there. We got this all loaded up, which is nice, and now we'll be leaving the factory, which creates all of these semi-trucks, and we'll be making our way over to the dealership. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going good so far, and I hope yours is too. I really do enjoy uploading daily to YouTube. It's a ton of fun, and you guys have been awesome with all of the positive feedback. We'll be taking this right over here, and I'm thinking since we do have a pretty heavy load, let's kind of activate our beacon lights. You guys can see, looks like we might have a few semi-trucks moving around on us. As we are making our way over to the dealership, we do have to be pretty careful here on the turns. If we do take a turn and the trailer wheels go up onto the curb, most likely these trucks will be falling off the trailer. There's not much room on either side, as you guys can see, and that is why we already did have to readjust the load. As you guys can see, we'll be now taking this left, and it looks like the semi-trailer wheels aren't going to be going up and over it, which is going to be pretty helpful. I really do like these roads with the sidewalks, but one of the downfalls is turning wise. I would like to thank each and every one of you for all of the daily support here on the videos. You guys are awesome with all of the positive feedback, and I really do appreciate it. It's a ton of fun uploading daily to YouTube, and you guys are the ones that do make it possible. We'll now be making the next right now. This will be a bit tricky to turn just because we do not want the wheels to kind of go up here on the curb. But very exciting day. We do have a lot of work in ahead of us trying to get all 15 different semi-trucks here into position, and this is actually the road that the dealership is on, so it's just kind of down the road. You guys can see, very good job turning there. And like I was saying earlier, guys, we'll be using this Kenworth to transport semi-trucks from the factory over to the dealership, and we'll be using this as our truck to even rent out, just to kind of earn some extra money with it, as we'll be keeping this for our own. Just like you guys can see this Trail King trailer, we'll be parking this in the back of the dealership. Now, as you guys can see, looks like we will have to make a few different turns. Yep, looks like we'll have to take a left and then a right, and then we will be on the road with the dealership. I am trying to brake quite a lot there. It does take quite a lot with a very heavy load with 2 semi-trucks, and usually you don't see semi-trucks hauling semi-trucks just because they are so heavy and everything like that. But we are doing a pretty good job with the Kenworth Heavy Haul, and as you guys can see, this is the latest version of the Square Farms map, which is pretty nice. I do have a lot more work ahead of me before the release, but I can't wait for it the first week of May, which is pretty cool. Now we should be coming up here on the dealership to our right. It did take us quite a long time to get over here, but take a look at that, guys. Here it is. It's a brand new building. Whoa, that is one very big facility for a dealership, which is nice. And you guys can see all of those vehicles. I mean, that is awesome. A variety of brands. We do have Freightliners, Internationals, Peterbilts, Kenworths, and all of those, which is nice. And like we're saying, we'll be having to get all of those here into position. For now, I'm thinking we'll probably just kind of park this here on the side. And then once we do figure out where everything goes, we'll then kind of find a spot for our trailer. And I think up first, let's kind of get all the Kenworths here into position. Now, since there's so much semi-trucks, it does cause a little bit of lag, and I do apologize for that. But take a look at those. Very cool. You guys can see that we do have a ton here, which is pretty nice. So up first, let's kind of come over here. Looks like we do have an Oshkosh also, which is nice. And let's kind of just start off here with this Kenworth. We'll be organizing them by brand. And by featuring and selling all these different semi-trucks, it's good for us because it will generate a lot more business than just selling one. And I'm thinking we'll probably kind of start the Kenworths over here with this one, and we'll just kind of work our way down. So as guys, since we got this one, up next, since the second biggest company we carry is Max, I think we'll do that. We do not have too much Peterbilts. I will have to look into adding more. We definitely will be doing more videos of getting Max, everything like that. And I think we'll probably just start this one off right over here. Now, we'll be parking them like this just to have like a pretty cool parking feature, and I think having them all in the same direction will look pretty cool. So as guys can see, we'll be selling a variety of new and used one. This one is a 1977, pretty old, but very good condition, so that's why we are selling it here at the dealership. You guys can see, pretty cool, and I would like to thank all of the modders for releasing these pretty epic mods here in Farming Simulator. If you do have any cool dealership ideas, let me know down below in the comments. This is a pretty cool series that I am featuring here on the channel, and I do appreciate all of the support. You guys showed a ton on the Bobcat dealership, the Cat, and the Landscape store, and that is why we are back here doing this semi-truck one. But also, while we are doing these, I will be featuring these in all of my videos. I will have all of the different dealerships on the same save game, and then for all of my videos will be on that one save game where we could go to any dealership, kind of pick up the truck right off the lot. I mean, that's going to be pretty realistic, pretty epic thing. As guys can see, we will be selling one Oshkosh, pretty epic truck. This was used to transport some very heavy equipment, and I actually do want this one to kind of get parked over here. Since the Oshkosh is a pretty cool truck, I think we'll kind of put it over here. It is pretty epic, pretty strong, and like I was saying, it is a very special truck. Not too many of those were made. Up next, we'll be hopping here in this Freightliner. You guys can see it's a pretty cool Freightliner. I really do like this a lot, and we currently do not have too much Freightliners here in the dealership, and I think we'll probably put this over here. Let's just kind of back it up. Whoa, a little too close to that Kenworth, but we'll probably be able to park just a few over here. And you guys can see we will have to come by and mow the dealership. Looks like the grass is pretty tall. Up next, you guys can see looks like we do have another Freightliner right here. We got a Peterbilt, and then we have some more Kenworths. So let's kind of hop in this, and we'll be moving this. Like I was saying, guys, the grand opening is later on this week, so we do not have too much time before we gotta get the doors open and customers start rolling in to buy all these, which is pretty exciting. I think that this is a pretty cool thing, and we'll be doing plenty more dealerships, and I think that's pretty much it here for the side. We do want to leave some room here for kind of turning in and out, just to make it a bit easier. It looks like we only have one more Kenworth. Let's just kind of take a bigger look. Yeah, one more Kenworth. We have two more Max, so we should be able to fit probably the Peterbilt also over here. So all three trucks will be parked over here. As you guys can see, this is a pretty cool Daycap T8800, very nicely done. Up next, we'll be starting off with a Peterbilts, which we only have one. I will have to look into getting more, and we definitely will be doing some dealership upgrades, getting more deliveries for all of these. And if you do have any cool semi-trucks, anything like that, always drop it down below. And I really just enjoy uploading daily to YouTube, all these different things, and you guys are the ones that are making it possible for me, which is exciting. And take a look at that, guys, we still do have two over here, which is pretty cool, Freightliner and an International, so we will have to keep those in mind. Don't want to forget those. Up next, we'll be coming over here, hopping in this Mac, pretty cool Mac. Now this is a very cool one, very nicely done here on the first person view. And these are some pretty high quality trucks, which is also pretty cool. And we should be able to actually fit a few more trucks over here. So you guys can see parking this one up just like this, which is nice. It looks like we do have room for one more, so we might have to. Actually, let's take a look at this. We'll hop back in this. Let's kind of move this over. We should be able to fit also an international over here, because I don't think we have too much internationals, just 2 of them, and we could easily kind of fit them over here. So you guys can parking that up, and we will be putting the last Mack Semi over here. We only have a few more trucks to park up before we start to unload our semi-trailer. And once we are done kind of parking it up, we'll definitely open up these garages and take a look at it. But I did spend a ton of time trying to find different buildings that haven't been seen in Farming Sim for the Square Farms map, which will be released the first week of May. And if you are a YouTuber, I will be sending it to you a week early, which should be pretty exciting. You should be able to make some pretty cool videos on it. And as you guys can see, pretty cool international. This was released by Wood Metal Farming. He's been releasing some pretty epic mods lately, and wow, this is going to be a pretty tight fit. But I do want to park this out front. This is a pretty brand new international, so we'll park this out front. A little tight there, threading the needle, but we were able to do it. Up next, we'll be hopping here in this Freightliner. Really do like this day cab a lot. It does look pretty cool, and it looks like we should be able to put a few in front of the Max also, so that would work out. And then you guys can see that we have one international up top also. It's an older one, and it does look pretty cool. Really do like the day cabs here in the game. And you guys can see that we do have a diesel station there for the trucks, where anybody that does buy from us can use. And also it's a pretty nice for the dealership not having to move the trucks, add miles on it just to go get fuel. Up next, we'll be coming over here to this Freightliner. Very nicely done. This is one pretty epic truck. I will actually be doing a hauling video on this because this is a special truck. Take a look at this. Very nicely done. Looks pretty cool. Up next, we'll be hopping here in this international. So like I was saying, guys, we'll be able to rent out this Kenworth T800 heavy haul, and then we'll be able to sell 15 different semi-trucks, which is nice. I do like selling different types of trucks, not ones with the same options, anything like that. But as you guys can see, that is pretty much it. We were able to be very efficient, and I mean, that is pretty nice. I really do like being efficient. You are pretty productive when you are. Up next, we'll be coming over here, and we'll be turning this on. Now, this trailer, I'm thinking we'll just kind of probably park there on the side, and then we'll kind of take a look at the inside of the building. Now, we are able to service all of these from our shop, which is nice. You guys can see we are back in here. Trucks going up on the sidewalk, and whoa, looks like we will have to readjust just a little. We'll have to readjust a few times just because we do not want to go over the curb. As you guys can see, one of the biggest things about the map is I will have to raise the ground on the entire map, which is going to take quite a long time. Other than that, it should be very easy, quick work to kind of get this map done and ready to go for all of you guys. But as you guys can see, we are backing up here, doing a pretty good job, and I think we'll probably just kind of keep the trailer attached to the semi-truck. That will also help with the security of the trailer not being taken by anybody. But as you guys can see, here is a brand new semi-truck dealership. Pretty cool. We actually do want to hop back here and turn off the beacon lights, hazard lights, but overall, take a look at that, guys. We got all of that into position. Up next, we'll be coming over here. You guys can see that we do have drainage, and take a look at the inside. As you guys can see, we do have engine hoist, lots of spare tires, a lot of different toolboxes, everything like that. You guys can see another engine hoist. We do have a few different larger lifts. You guys can see you could put a semi-truck up and on this. And overall, very nice, very detailed dealership, which is pretty cool. And this could probably also be used as like a repo dealership. But I mean, take a look at that. Very nicely done. One of my favorite buildings here on the map. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video preparing the brand new semi-truck dealership for its grand opening. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.